the US puts a lot of effort into all sports, and it seems to have a high level of competitiveness. Right? So from Arison's point of view, do you feel that the US has a good environment, like a facility and training method or system? What do you think?
It's hard to say what the US is doing right compared to other countries because I've only just now swam in Japan. But I'd say if I had to guess, I think it's a mix of the culture and the emphasis that is put on success by USA Swimming. So for example, when I mean culture, a lot of kids who start swimming do it because they've identified that they have a talent in swimming. And so when there's goal setting by coaches, a lot of the goals are scholarship level for school. So kids know that if they want to get a scholarship for university, they have to get this good sort of thing. So, and then USA Swimming really helps with that growth environment because they award teams levels based on how many swimmers they will send to nationals or like meets of like excellence. So there will be like gold level teams and silver level teams, and you can search ranked teams near you and find the best team to grow at. So that makes it easy to identify a program that can help you grow. I'd say as far as training, the coaches I have always had a huge emphasis on doing as much distance as possible while you're growing, because the thought is that level of training you will have for the rest of your life. So I'm stronger now because I did so much distance as a kid.
When you were kids?
When I was a kid, whereas if I hadn't done that training, I probably wouldn't be as strong as I am now. So they try to establish that early on. And I think it's kind of a universal method within the United States. So I'm not really sure if it's any different, but that's my guess.
Wow, I see. I swam a lot when I was a kid as well. When I was university student, I hit a plateau. I just swam a lot without thinking how improve my performance or something like that. Just swimming is not a good idea for me.
The training method I think changes based off of how old you are. It's like when you're 13, 14, 15, you're doing a lot of distance. But then as you're getting older where you start to reach that plateau, I started doing more sprint training. So I sort of backed off on distance and worked my sprints more as I got older. So it's not as important as you get older because you've already done the work.
I see. How long are you gonna stay in Japan? And what would you like to do in the future?
Sure. So I'm going to be here at least another year. So my visa expires.
When was your expire?
July next year. So I have exactly 1 year. If my Japanese improves, I would like to start working here. So I can extend based off of if I find employment. But as of now, it's hard to say. The best I can do is study.
Speaking Japanese is really important to extend your visa as well, maybe. I feel that there are less English speakers here, right?
A lot of people speak English very well here, actually. Much better than I can speak Japanese. They're much better than me. In terms of employment, it does seem like you need to have a basic level of Japanese here. And actually the previous company I worked at, they have an office in Tokyo, but it's completely Japanese language based, so I would need to improve. So I've been working professionally for about 6 years now.
6 years.
And I took a hiatus to come here and study. And my plan was to return to the same company, but maybe the Tokyo office.
Tokyo.
So maybe.
What kind of work? What kind of job?
So it was a healthcare safety device company. So my area of specialty was medical gloves.
Okay.
Safety wear, so they had gloves, they had jackets, they had an OR section, so they sold like the linens. Yeah.
Do you enjoy working? Did you?
Yes, I actually really liked that company. And just a lot of Americans, when they reach my age, which is 30, they either settle down and start a family, or they try and accomplish some goals. And I wanted to learn Japanese and explore somewhere new before I settle down.
Settle down. I want to ask you about your siblings.
Okay.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes. I have 2 siblings, 2 sisters, so ane to imoto.
姉と妹。
はい。私の姉は医者です。
医者。
はい。私の妹は研究者です。
研究者。
はい。
Science? What chemical?
So her research is genetics.
Genetics.
But I don't know the word.
遺伝子。
Genetics.
Wow.
Yes.
Sounds difficult.
Difficult. But funny enough, both my siblings are swimmers as well. So all 3 of us swim, and I was actually probably the slowest sibling.
So really?
Yes.
Wow.
My sisters are
much faster.
Really?
How tall?
So I am the tallest. I am the tallest sibling. How tall am I?
Yeah.
I am 184.
Wow, 184. 184 centimeters. Taller than me. Yeah, because it's funny, right? So many kids are looking at you.
Yes.
Oh! Wow, she's tall.
Yeah, they're very cute. They come right up and tip their heads back. It's very adorable. And I like talking to them and speaking a little bit of Japanese, and then they practice English with me, which is fun.
Most viewers of this channel are Japanese. So anything you'd like to say in Japanese? You can say anything.
すみません。日本語が下手です。But ご聴取ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.